Have you ever thought about building your own PC? Whether for gaming or productivity, it can be a rewarding experience. It's a journey of discovery, a fantastic way to learn about the inner workings of a computer, and the satisfaction of creating something from scratch is unparalleled. We'll be discussing the benefits, walking you through the steps, and offering tips and advice along the way. So, are you ready to dive into the world of PC building? Let's get started. First things first, you need to understand the basics. A PC isn't just a fancy box, it's a combination of several important components. Let's start with the brain of the operation, the CPU or central processing unit. This little chip is responsible for executing all the instructions your computer receives, whether it's launching a game or opening a spreadsheet. Next, we have the motherboard, the grand central station of your PC. It's a large circuit board that connects all your components, allowing them to communicate with each other. Then there's RAM, or random access memory. This is your computer's short-term memory, where it stores information it needs right now. The more RAM you have, the more tasks your computer can handle at once. Storage is up next, where all your files, games, and programs live. You have two main options: solid-state drives, SSDs, and hard disk drives, HDDs. SSDs are faster, but more expensive, while HDDs offer more storage for less money. Powering all these components is the power supply unit, or PSU. It converts electricity from your wall into a form your computer can use. Finally, all these components need a home, and that's where the case comes in. It holds everything together and often comes with fans to keep your components cool. Optional components include a graphics card, which renders images and video, and cooling systems to prevent overheating. Now that you know the basic components, it's time to make your shopping list. Choosing the right components for your PC can make or break your build. It's all about finding a balance between performance and price. Now you might be thinking, where do I even begin? The answer is simple. Start with the heart of your machine, the central processing unit, or CPU. This is the brain of your computer, and it's responsible for executing the instructions of a computer program. When choosing a CPU, consider what you'll be using your PC for. If you're into gaming or video editing, you'll want a high-performance CPU. Next up is the motherboard. This component is like the nervous system of your PC, connecting all the other parts together. When choosing a motherboard, make sure it's compatible with your CPU and has enough slots for all your components. Now, let's talk about memory. Random access memory, or RAM, is your PC's short-term memory. It temporarily stores data for quick access. If you're planning to game or use heavy applications, you'll need a hefty amount of RAM. Storage is another key component. You have two main options: hard disk drives, HDDs, and solid-state drives, SSDs. HDDs are cheaper and offer more storage, but SSDs are much faster. For a gaming or productivity PC, an SSD for your operating system and frequently used programs, combined with an HDD for extra storage, is a good combination. Don't forget the graphics processing unit, or GPU. This is essential for gaming and video editing. A powerful GPU will render graphics smoothly and quickly. And finally, your power supply unit, or PSU. This component powers your entire machine. Make sure your PSU has enough wattage to support all your components. All these components must work together in harmony, so compatibility is key. Use online tools to double-check that all your components will work together. Remember, building a PC isn't just about getting the most expensive components. It's about choosing components that fit your needs and your budget, and that work well together. With your shopping list complete, it's time to start building. Building a PC might seem daunting, but it's just like putting together a complex puzzle. Each piece has a specific place where it fits. Let's dive into the exciting world of PC assembly. First things first, you're going to want to install the central processing unit, or CPU. It's the brain of your computer, and it's crucial to get this right. You'll see a small triangular marker on one corner of the CPU. This aligns with a similar mark on the motherboard socket. Gently place the CPU onto the socket, taking care not to force it. Once it's in place, lower the lever to secure it. Next, let's install the random access memory, or RAM. Locate the memory slots on your motherboard. Open the latches on either side of the slots, align the notch on the RAM stick with the ridge in the slot, and firmly press the RAM into place until the latches click shut. Now, it's time for the graphics card. This is what will make your gaming or video editing a smooth experience. Locate the PCI Express slot on your motherboard, remove the corresponding backplate on the case, and carefully slot in your graphics card. Secure it with the provided screws. Moving on to storage, you'll want to secure your solid-state drive, or SSD, into its dedicated slot on the motherboard or in the drive bay, depending on your setup. The power supply is up next. This is what keeps your machine running. Slot it into its bay at the bottom or top of your case, depending on your case design, and secure it with screws. Connect the large 24-pin connector to the motherboard and the 8-pin connector to the CPU. Finally, connect all your peripherals to their respective ports. This includes your monitor, keyboard, mouse, and any other devices you may have. Remember, every cable has a specific port where it fits, so take your time and double-check each connection. Congratulations, you've just built your first PC, but we're not done yet. With the hardware assembled, it's time to bring your PC to life. This involves installing an operating system and any necessary drivers. Imagine your PC as an artist's canvas. The hardware you've assembled is the frame, and the operating system is your palette of colors. Windows or Linux, it's your choice, each offering a unique set of features and capabilities. Once you've chosen your operating system, install it using a USB or DVD. Next, we dive into the world of drivers. Think of them as translators, enabling your hardware and software to communicate effectively. Visit each component's manufacturer website to download the latest drivers. Remember, keeping your drivers updated ensures optimal performance. Now, it's time to tweak your system settings. Adjust your display resolution, set up your keyboard and mouse, and ensure your sound is working perfectly. And just like that, you've built and set up your very own PC. Ready to take it for a spin? Building your own PC can be a daunting task, but with the right knowledge and a bit of patience, anyone can do it. We've journeyed through understanding the basics, choosing components that suit your needs, assembling them, and setting up your new machine. It's not just about gaming or productivity, it's about the satisfaction of creating something uniquely yours. So step boldly into the world of PC building. Thanks for watching. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tutorials like this.